So I had this conversation with a pal regarding this Isak's impending Isak's move to Liverpool. He said, why will you pay 150 million pounds for Alexander Isak? It's not even worth it, even self. Yeah, why will you pay that kind of amount? Has he even scored 50 goals in a season since he came to Newcastle? I told him something. I said, we're not really concerned about the price, but then see, let me explain something to you. See it. So he listened. I said, I asked him, I said, are you with your device? He said, yes. Let me have your phone. He gave it to me. I said, is this phone for sale? Like, would you be willing to sell this phone? He said, no. I said, okay. What do I do to convince you to sell this phone? He said he's not willing to sell the phone, that the phone does so many utilities. He uses, in fact, it's such a versatile phone. Uses the phone to do so many things. I said, okay, fine. This your phone. I think somewhere in the market, I think maybe you bought it something close to 150,000 or maybe. But what if I tell you that I'm ready to offer you 400,000 for this phone that you've been using for more than 2 years? He said 400,000. But it's not right now. The phone is even more than that. I said, okay. Now, I've made you understand that I'm willing to pay you 400,000 for a phone that you bought around 150,000 and you've been using it for 2 years and counting. And then I decided that, okay, you are not willing to sell this phone. No. I'm the one pressuring you to sell this phone right now. On your own, you sit down and look at possibility of making more money from this phone and still going into the market again to bring in yet another quality phone, maybe something more upgraded than that one. You understand? Now, I now asked him, I said, what if I ask you to, like, at what amount would you convince you to sell? He said, okay, that if I'm willing to pay him up to 600,000, he will give up the phone. I said, good. Now that we've gotten to a point where you've told me your asking price for this phone, you understand? 600,000 for the phone, if I'm to get that phone from you. Do you think me telling you, okay, what if I pay you 500,000? You were not willing to sell this phone. No? Now we've come to a point where I've finally convinced you. You've given me your asking price, your price now. Don't you think I'm the one to dance to your tune, not you dancing to mine? Like, this was actually the interaction, the conversation that went on between me and him. I said, now I'm the one to play to your strength. Like, you want 600,000 or nothing, you are not willing. If I don't give you 600,000, you are not willing to sell, right? Good. That is exactly how it is between Liverpool and Newcastle now. Newcastle, we are never willing to sell Isak. He was never up for sale. We were the ones pressurizing them to let the boy go. And the boy actually wants to join Liverpool. Now they said 150. So you think if Liverpool go there with 100, they will listen? That is the situation right now. So we are not buying based on being what it. We are buying based on that's the amount that will make us get that guy. That's it. The guys are there laughing. I said, that's the situation. We are not paying, is he worth the price? Is he not worth the price? No. We are paying it because that's what Newcastle wants. That's the amount they feel will be enough to price him away from them. You understand? That is it. So it's not about being worth it, or that's the amount that is enough to bring him to Liverpool. That is it. Are we together now? He started laughing. He said he understands better. That is the situation. So most persons who are also in this category should understand it right now. Don't come and be telling us, hey, it's not even worth that price. Who cares? We don't care about it and what's in the price or not. So understand. That's what I want to make you people understand. If you're in this category, understand. I've made this a layman explanation of how this thing is going on right now. So that's how it is. Understand, so that peace will reign, so that there won't be so much argument. Is it what the price is? Who is engaging you in that kind of conversation? When you're selling it, definitely you're going to sell at a price that at least when you look at it, you know that yes, this price helped you cushion the effect. Like, it helps cushion the effect of the loss of that phone. That's exactly the price you will sell. 600,000. Cool for you, for the phone. That's it. Newcastle United 150 will make them say, okay, yes, no how. We are okay. Since we've sold this guy, at least we made money that will help us go into the market and bring in quality players. That is it.